Hello, this is Coach Nick. Welcome back to Finding Your 40. Welcome. Happy to have you guys back with me. Happy to be actually with you guys again. So we have an opportunity to really experience and share. Today on Finding Your 40, we talked a lot about airplanes. We talked a lot about remembering who you are. We talked a lot about all the things we've done from the discovery process to going through the cave and doing the things that we want to do to make ourselves better. So today we're going to talk about remembering who you are. And I'm excited about this particular lesson because when we talk about remembering who you are, a lot of times people will try to define us by what they think we are, or they try to give us words of encouragement, or words of rebuke, or words of correction, assuming that the way that they see you is the correct way, not that you're building, or that you're growing, that you're developing into something more, that you're putting yourself in a position to be in a better position later on down the line. So they don't see the work you're putting in. They don't see that you're striving toward making new efforts and goals to become a better person, become more of who you want to be. And so oftentimes they will try to define you based on what they see right now, and because of that, you will find yourself trying to change and trying to develop, trying to grow into what they think you are versus who you want to be, who you feel like you, or who you know that you want to be. You know, we sit down and we put our goals together. We begin to develop our processes and our mindset. And we begin to chart our progress using the different data points that we develop for ourselves. We have to remember where we're headed. We have to remember where we came from. We have to remember the things that we're going to do and how we define ourselves. We can't let people have such an important part of our life where we begin to change based on what they think, based on what their opinion is, because what happens is their opinion changes day by day. Their concept or their mindset of you changes day by day. It might be transactional, and it might just be in the heat of a moment. But nevertheless, we have to understand that when you're developing, when you're growing, as you're going through the Finding Your 40 process, you're going to change. The way you see things are going to change. The way you develop any things are going to change. The way you think about things are going to change. And so you have to be mindful to have everybody in the right quadrant. You have to be mindful of who's in your inner circle and who's not. You have to be mindful of the things that you want to do to develop yourself and what you do and the things you don't want to do because in a very moment, in an instant, people's perception of you, people's idea of you, people's ideology of you, people's ideation of you can change. And what that does to you is it keeps you on the roller coaster of trying up and down, of trying to continue to meet this standard that you don't even know, because their standard changes day by day based on how they feel about you, based on whether they're angry, whether they're happy, whether they're sad, whether they're frustrated. No matter what it might be, their standard, and their grading, their chart, their curve, their grading changes day by day. And so you have to really be willing to step out. And I told you before, and I say this all the time, and you may not agree with me, but you have to take examples of. You have to draw a line of distinction. You have to understand that above everything else, you have to do what makes you consistent every single day. You have to believe what makes you consistent every single day. You have to put your best foot forward every single day, and you can't do that by using the words of others who are outside of your inner circle, or who are outside, or who only judging you based on what they can see for the moment. And so so you have to continue to show up in each and every moment, continue to be consistent in each and every moment, no matter what the consequences might be for that particular time. Because consequences, just like opinions, fade and they pass and they can change. Nevertheless, if you're not willing to be consistent, if you're not willing to put in the work and move forward and be who you're supposed to be, you're going to continually ride the roller coaster, ride the wave, and then at the end of all of it, it's going to come crashing down, and you're going to have to be starting over and over and over again, and you're not going to be able to have good data points to chart your progress. And so today we're going to talk about remembering who you are. Oftentimes we find ourselves in diverse places. We go to work or school, and we may find ourselves, and we do some kind of community service of some sort. We might get into conversation or relational communication with people, and people may not be in agreement with our ideas, dreams, goals, our intentions. Yes, our intentions. And we can't let that stop us from going, being, or becoming. And in the Bible in Nehemiah chapter 6. It says like this. It says, so I replied by sending this message to them. I am engaged in a great work, so I can't come down. Why should I stop working to come and meet with you? It sounds harsh, like Nehemiah is being difficult or disrespectful, but in the previous verse it says that I knew that they wished to do me harm. Some people wish to do you harm. Some people wish to put a word in your ear that's going to stop your progress. Some people wish to keep you from moving forward. Some people wish to desire you to stay wallowing in the mud or in the slime or in the clay in the place where you are, because they don't want to see you grow and develop into whom you might become. They've seen the future. They've seen your potential. They see that you might be something great. You might be something special. And so nevertheless, what they're trying to do is get you to come down off of where you are, so they can bring you to a low place. If you're looking at the text, it says they want why should I come down? Why should I stop? Why should I bring myself down to the place you want me to be, so that I can allow you to stop my progress, to define my activity, to chart where I'm going, or to stop my growth. This is the thing, we have to really be comfortable within yourself and understand more about who you are before you can really begin to see people for where they are and see what they're doing. And it might not always be evil intentions. Nevertheless, when you're stopping the work, when you're stopping the building that you're doing within yourself, when you're stopping the progress you're making towards yourself, so that you can take part in conversations that are not good for you, that are not healthy for you, that are not going to help you develop, then you begin to understand. You begin to understand the mindset begins to change. The way you see things begin to change, and you revert back to who you were before, and rather than moving forward in the way you want to go. So this remembering who you are is not about who you were before. It's about remembering or defining your goals every day and continuing to step forward in where you're going. Not look backwards, not move backwards, not go backwards, but continue to step forward. And so each day we talk about journaling, having journals. We talk about having a goal book and visualization. Each day we're taking that next step forward. Each day we're moving in the same direction, going in the same way, making the same progress going forward. And so we can't look back and we can't look down and we can't look to the left or to the right. We have to continue to move forward. That's why the thoroughbreds have bonders on their eyes, so that they only see what's in front of them. So all they're doing is running their race and racing forward and run as fast as they can to get to the finish line. This is what we're doing in Finding Your 40. We're trying to run as fast as we can to get to the finish line, but we're running in the context of what we're doing and where we're going and who we're becoming. We're not running just to be running. We're running because we have a goal in mind. We're running because we know that we're supposed to go be somewhere and do something that we want to do. And in the end, our goal is to become the best version of ourselves every single day. Be consistent at becoming, be consistent at being, be consistent at going and doing the things we want to do. And so this is what we really will need to understand about ourselves, so that we can begin to chart progress. And so this is what I'm saying. I say remember who you are. I don't say remember. I'm not saying remember deep down or look back at your past self or looking back at your old self. I'm saying remember, exactly where you want to go. Remember when you sit down and you begin to journal. Remember when you sit down and you begin to make your goals and you begin to establish your steps. Remember who you are. Remember every step you need to take. Remember where you need to go, and you don't come down off of that place because somebody thinks that you should. Don't begin to move backwards because somebody is not happy with your progress. So begin to go forward and continue to move forward, and know the hearts and minds of people that we know the hearts and minds of the people that we find ourselves in communication with or conversation with. Yet we indulge and partake, and unfortunately we find ourselves flying through predictable turbulence. We talk about the turbulence in the aircraft. We talk about how the aircraft, how the pilot always prepares the flight crew, the air crew, and the passengers, and those that are in the cockpit with them, and in the flight deck with them for turbulence. They always says prepare. They always tell them to secure everything, to sit down and put your seatbelt on. But when you come down off of the place where you've established yourself, where you're becoming more and more of who you want to be, and you're seeing yourself continue to grow. Your mindset is beginning to change. When you come down off of that place, when you come down from that particular arena, you find yourself being connected or disconnected, so to speak. Yeah, that's the word, disconnected from where you want to go and reconnected to where you've already been. And what happens is it's difficult to transition back to that place because you allowed your mind to indulge people who mean you no good, who mean you harm and not good, who have an intention to harm you, with their words, with their actions, with their activities, with their emotions, because they're not happy with where you're going or who you think you are. Nevertheless, keep moving forward. Keep going forward. Keep striving forward. Keep continuing to be who you're supposed to be. Each and every day, look in your journal, look in your diary, and look at the progress you made yesterday, and then take that next step forward. We talked about the elevators, and I want to continue to remind you about the elevators because the elevators will give you an understanding of exactly what this program means. The ceiling for the ground level is the floor for level 1. The ceiling for level 1 is the floor for level 2. Basically, what I want to remind you of is the basic, what the maximum was yesterday is the basic or the starting point for today. And the same thing for tomorrow. What your maximum was for today will be your starting point for tomorrow. You have to continue to be willing to grow. You have to be willing to continue to put yourself in the best place possible to continue to move forward, moving forward, always moving forward, always moving in the direction that you intended to go, always continuing to go forward no matter what's going on around you. What's going on around you, the circumstances are going to change. Situations are going to change. People are going to change. As you develop and as you grow, your crowd, your circle is going to change. But nevertheless, you have to continue to move forward, and don't stop. Don't stunt your growth. Don't abort your progress just because somebody else is not happy with what you're doing or where you want to go. Why should I come down when I already know you mean me harm? Why should I come down when I already know you mean me no good? Why should I come down when I already know that your word, that you have a distaste for me, or you have disdain for me, and that you don't like what I'm doing? Why should I come down and stop my progress, stop building, just because of something that you feel about me? I have said it before and I will say it again. What people think about you is none of your business. What people think about me is none of my business. That's their thoughts. I'm not in the business of changing people's minds about me. I'm in the business of being the best version of me every single day. And through my consistency, hopefully their mind changes. But if it doesn't, I have the responsibility to do what I'm supposed to do every single day. For myself, for my family, and for those who are looking at me as an inspiration, but also for those who are looking for my support. And so I have to continue to strive forward every single day to do what's best for me, to be the best person of me every single day, so that those that are counting on me know that they're getting the best version of me every single day. Period. What people think about me is not my business. That's their thoughts. That's their mindset. That's their ideation. I can't change that. I can't control that. I don't want to. And you shouldn't be that concerned with that. If they're not in your inner circle, if they're not going to help you grow and develop, if their words are not constructive, if they're not trying to find ways to help you build, it's none of your business. It's none of my business. Our job is to keep moving forward and to keep striving to be the best person we can be every single day. We're not competing with anybody else. We are only trying to redefine ourselves over and over and over again until we get to the best version of who we are and what we're supposed to be every single day. That's it. That's it. Nothing else matters. Anything else you concern yourself with, you're slowing yourself down. You're turning yourself to the side, to the left, or to the right. You're getting off course, and you're going to find yourself coming down. And you're going to end up in the middle of people who mean you no good, but only mean to harm you. And you're going to get hurt. And you'll be devastated by the fact that you've fallen off of and you've lost all the progress you made, and now you're back at square one. It is none of your business. Remember who you are. I look in the mirror and say the same thing to me every single day. Remember who you are. Remember what your goals are. Remember what you set out to do. Remember, what you've established already and where you plan to go. And everything else will take care of itself. Remember who you are. This is Coach Vic. This is Finding Your 40. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. Thank you all to all new subscribers for subscribing. Thank you for those who are watching. Thank you for all that have an opportunity to grow. Remember, we have journals and we have goal visualization books. So if you're interested, send me an email at coach.vic@yahoo.com, and I'll definitely get it out to you. God bless you. Have a good day, and talk to you later. Bye.